Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Learning Curve. It's been a long time since we've done anything. Um, I would like to introduce. Shut up, Finn. Introduce our guests of Finn, Jayan, and Nihal. Everyone, say hello.
Allegedly here. Allegedly.
You're allegedly here.
You forgot someone.
Can't prove anything.
Oh, wait, of course, you couldn't have forgotten.
I'm here to take the piss.
Wait, who have we forgotten?
That one
yeah.
dick.
Yeah, the one on the left.
Will,
Yeah,
Will, you want a guest though?
yeah. You're not a guest, Will.
Okay, suppose not. Okay.
You are. We're in. We're a co-op, aren't we? We're cooperating.
What's one of those?
Which is cooperating. Anyway, our chosen topic for today is conspiracy theories, and we're going to discuss quite a few, which I feel very strongly about.
Welcome to MathsMate, the best maths tutorial in town. An education for a nation. A cool type of school. Sponsored by Tech Talk and Rhetorical Shift.
So the first one, 9/11. What do you guys think about it?
Yeah.
Hello.
9/11.
Yeah, I think 9/11.
Fair.
I
Sorry, say that
think
again.
it was real.
No, look. I think it was controlled by the U.S. government because they wanted the oil in Iraq. What do you guys think?
If they wanted the oil in Iraq, they would have just said, "Oh, they have WMDs. Hey, England, help us out."
Well, do you not think that George Bush secretly bribed Tony Blair to?
He's
into
not
Iraq?
smart enough to do that.
That's a good.
Tony Blair's not in the government anymore, is he?
No, he's not anymore.
What
But
happened to him? I don't know the story. Tell me the story.
I think he's got some position doing something in the EU.
Did he bang a
He's-
pig as well?
yeah,
I think he might. No, we don't. Blair, that's the Middle East envoy.
well, the thing is with Tony Blair, he's done. I mean, he used to be a really good prime minister. Now he's just gone down the drain.
Yeah.
Wait, so-
He was a good prime minister.
He was he was at one point, but now he's saying to oppress Islam and I mean, he's being an extremist himself.
Yeah.
I swear I read somewhere
Well,
that
yeah,
he helped the CIA to assassinate JFK as well.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
that was
there's a
another
bunch
conspiracy
of,
theory.
Bunch of conspiracy theories.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd
That'd
make a
be
good
great.
movie.
That would make an extreme movie.
Yes, it would.
It was
A
George
very
Miller.
extremist
It was George
movie.
Miller, I reckon.
Yeah, but back
Y-
with guys, back with 9/11 though. I mean, do you not think that the CIA, the government itself planned it? I mean, have you guys not seen it?
Can I just say,
Yeah.
Tony Blair was just over 10 when JFK was assassinated.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Really?
he would have helped. Actually, no, a smart 10-year-old. Maybe.
Well, he was born in 53 and JFK was assassinated in 63.
Yeah, so he turned 10, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't think that one's very good.
Young and spriteful.
Conspiracy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But back with 9/11, guys. Come on, we're off topic here. Who
9/11.
agreed? Who do you
I-
think? Or do you think it happened? I mean, do you think it was organized by the government, or was it just purely terrorism?
No, because I think the whole everything was. So if they organised it, it wouldn't have taken, it wouldn't have been such a delayed response. Do you know
Well,
what I mean? The video
I-
footage.
I do know what you mean, but I mean, if you look at the way the building was set alight, and if you look at how the building collapsed, I mean, if at the bottom collapsed first before the top did. I mean, shouldn't have the building tipped sideways, or shouldn't it?
Yeah,
have,
apparently there was a theory that it was rigged with dynamite, so that's why
Yes.
it fell in the way it did.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that jet fuel can't melt
But
through
I don't think that's proof.
steel.
Yeah, but think about it. Yeah, the jet fuel would have burned through the steel, but would it not have weakened the middle bit rather than the bottom bit? Because
Well, I mean,
Just
it
in your
could
theory.
still be. Who did it again? Who was the non-conspiracy theory?
the
Al-Qaeda.
terrorists did it.
Al-Qaeda, there you go.
Al-Qaeda.
They could have planted bombs, or they could have had people down there bombing. So
Maybe, but if you look, so there's a documentary called Loose Change, and they do like a whole breakdown of 9/11. And if you look before the plane hits the building, there was a small flash, and that could have probably been a missile from a plane, well, from the plane.
Bam!
Yeah,
Yeah, like that, pretty much.
like that.
So, with your theory, what does the US government stand to gain from this?
Well, they wanted to, so it gave them permission to go into Iraq or invade Iraq and find weapons of mass destruction, or to basically control oil fields.
Well, they wouldn't need to do that because basically, the British and the Americans already did that, right?
Yeah.
Granted, America may want more oil because capitalism is a vicious machine that will never rest.
Yes.
But that's what they would do. What they would do is they would pull a Blair, right? Because
Yeah.
nobody was wise enough to actually think about anything then. It was like, oh, they clearly have weapons of mass destruction, even though it's blatant fear-mongering by the government.
What about you, Nihal? What do you think?
I think 9/11 was completely like terrorists. I mean, the building collapsing was quite. It was a bit weird how it collapsed, like as though there was dynamite planted. But
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough proof to say that it was done by the government.
I think it was done
Not
by
yet,
the
anyway.
Also, can I say quickly, why would they use dynamite of all things?
I'm not saying dynamite. I'm just saying like as an
Like
example.
bomb.
Of
No,
an
I'm
explosive.
just saying,
But
hypothetically.
surely,
No, but if you think,
if they were to try and fake it, they would use actual planes, because that would spawn theories about why it hadn't happened, why it wasn't true. So
Yeah.
surely they just used planes that they actually had there.
yeah, well, there was some sightings that some of the planes didn't have any markings. So if you look at old planes, they had markings, but some people spotted that the plane that crashed into the building didn't have a marking though. I mean, it sounds weird, but it possibly could be true as well.
Planes didn't have markings. See, that to me doesn't say government. That to me says terrorists. Because
That-
if it was the government, then
Yeah.
they would have put terrorist markings on it to make it more terrorist. But if it's terrorist, they're gonna think, oh, we don't want people thinking it's anyone else, so we put no markings on it. So having no
Yeah, like,
markings
oh, we
seems
best
more
fly under
to me.
the radar.
Yeah, exactly. It seems more like terrorist than something.
No,
the
but that's not
government would do.
necessarily true, because it could have possibly been military. I mean, if you look at the small flash before the plane entered the building, that could have been possibly military. Could have not been.
The small flash.
Maybe.
I haven't seen footage of the
You've
small
al-
flash.
Well,
You've
watch
also
loose
got to
change.
remember- You've also got to remember that they launched 3 attacks: one at the World Trade
Yes.
Center, one at the Pentagon,
Pentagon and
and one at the White House.
Yeah.
White House.
Yeah, the White House one,
White
the
House.
people on the plane are hijacked.
Ah,
and
okay, yes, yes.
A couple
The
of
Black
people died.
House.
They
I mean,
landed in the
also
field.
yes. There's another one. If you look at, so it was a Boeing 747, wasn't it, that entered the Pentagon. Now, if you look at how wide the plane is, it's a big plane. I mean, it's like a massive plane.
Yeah,
And if you look
At
at-
least Keon size. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's really
bigger than
bad.
Keon.
That's really bad. Oh god. Anyway, if you look at the size of the hole, I mean, if you look at how big the hole was, I mean, it was quite tiny, and the diameter of the hole was like the size of a missile. If you guys get what I mean.
Well, no,
He's
but-
saying the plane was a missile.
Well, yeah, well, it could have. If you look at it, I mean, the size of the wreck was actually quite small, and the plane was massive, so that could have made any sense then.
I've
do you
just
think?
found a video, and it says the cab driver involved in 9/11 Pentagon attack admits
Yeah.
it was planned.
All right, play the video, Will.
I can't play it.
Had to have been staged.
Why not? Can you not, like, you know how one of those videos when
Link
you're
up.
discussing, you just like play it and everyone stops and you just look at that video?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Alright.
I can't do that.
Good man.
All right. Apart from 9/11, I think we should move on to another conspiracy theory.
Another conspiracy. Yeah, we spent
Yeah,
a
right,
long
yeah.
time on that.
Spent a long time discussing it. All right. What else? Has anyone else got a conspiracy theory?
Moon
ISIS.
landings.
Let's talk about ISIS.
Moon landings.
Or that.
Again,
ISIS.
I don't agree
ISIS
with
is
them.
It's a bit of a touchy topic. We'll come back to that.
Let's go away from terrorism. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay
The
away
moon
from that.
landings. All right. Who believes that they were fake?
I believe that they were the moon landing was true, and the reason I believe this is a very technical thing is Nvidia did a render of the lighting for the moon landings, and people were saying all the lighting was fake because it was too bright, and the reason why it was fake was because it's too bright, and you can't have that amount of brightness. So Nvidia did a few renders, and what they found that was that yes, they weren't too bright, but then they realised there's got to be another. The guy who's taking the video from the moon landings had to have had a white suit on, which would have been very reflective. And when they did the renders, they saw that it very clearly matched the real thing.
Well, I think.
Well, yeah,
a bit-
because it's,
Yeah.
like you have loads of factors that affect the colour of the sky and thusly affect the level of light that you're getting naturally. The moon has no atmosphere, or next to no atmosphere, so that wouldn't come into play when on the moon.
Well, me and Jayan did astronomy, and there was something called ALSEPs, which were set up by NASA, and proof that the moon landings were real was that there's a laser beam reflector. So a laser beam is sent to the moon, and it's reflected back, and so it checks the distance. So that definitely proves that we've been.
How long does that take?
It takes like 2 to 3
a couple
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah, a couple of
Oh.
seconds.
Yeah. Well, what we're all forgetting is that this can't actually occur because the moon is an egg, but you know.
Well, actually, at one point, I did believe that the moon landings weren't real, and it was because of the shadow. If you look at the shadows are pointing in different directions. But we watched MythBusters, didn't we, Jayan, in astronomy, and
You had to watch this. Buster.
yeah, I was proven
Um,
wrong.
I've got the render
Was
up on
that-
the screen,
Look at
and looking at it, it looks very accurate.
Okay.
The whole
What is that horrible noise,
someone eating
Someone
sweets.
opened a condom wrapper.
Jayan? What are you doing?
Oh,
Don't-
yeah. Oh.
Don't make me come over to your house and slap you.
Sorry. I mean, it is what it sounds like.
Well, was that you, Nihal?
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, Jayan.
I don't open that sort of stuff.
Anyway, I
shame
have
yourself,
the
Jay.
renders
I don't use them.
versus the actual
Alright.
photo up on the screen.
Have you shown the renders?
Yeah, I've got them up on the thing. I'll just add a thingamajig
Alright.
to the Skype thing.
Go on then. And
there you go.
we'll
That's
move
what
on.
I've got up on the screen.
Let's have
Um,
a look.
There you go. And to me, that looks very accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that does. There is some slight color distortion, like the photo.
Yeah,
It's
you're
slightly
never
brighter
going to
than the-
get it accurate because different monitors have different calibrations, plus the fact that it's a render, etc. But
Okay, that's
generally, in terms of the lighting, that looks pretty accurate.
that's very interesting.
Looks the
Alright.
same.
Looks, yeah, near enough the same. Yeah. All right. Has anyone else got another conspiracy theory?
Moon's an egg.
Don't.
Moon's an egg?
Not much.
Well, if the moon was
Moon
an
is an
egg, I mean, something. I think it would have cracked by now, with all that yolk.
Oh god. Maybe we should like fire a
would
nuke
the
into
point
it,
of
see if we
government-
can crack it, see what
Yeah.
comes out.
Yeah, seriously, throw an acid. Well, throw a rock.
Nah, Clara's gonna stop that, ain't she?
Why would the government try and fake 9/11? That's my question. Or what was like? Why would they want to do it?
Well,
What's the point?
because they hate.
Like, there's a for
uh,
terrorists to do it.
they hate all brown people.
I think that's a very generalized statement.
Well, yeah. Well, it's true though.
Um,
Let's hope the
Oh, yeah.
CIA don't knock on my door.
That's because
they don't
you-
knock
you're
on your
a
door,
major
they'd
threat.
flashbang through your
Yeah,
window.
they'd literally just bomb you. Simple. Effective.
Bomb you.
Yeah.
well, they did bomb.
No,
have
not
the power.
bomb.
Like,
Not
they
bomb.
fought
Bomb.
left England.
Bombing,
Bomb?
bombed. It's all the same.
Terrorists are gonna bomb you.
No.
Wow, anyhow. All right, let's go for another conspiracy theory. We're all hallucinations of each other.
How the hell?
Yeah,
how the
Explain
hell-
this one.
Okay, we don't exist. We're all a figurative of our imagination.
No.
So
No.
we don't exist. So
Okay.
we're a figment of our own imagination.
Yeah.
So how
But we're
how
just-
can we be a figment of our imagination if we're not?
I don't know. I just made it up on the spot. Okay.
See what
We're all
I
dreaming.
when
Yeah,
I
we're
was
all
younger,
dreaming.
right? When I was younger, this is my conspiracy
Yeah.
theory, one that I came up with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
basically, I thought that the Earth was just an atom in the middle of a massive like second Earth, and like we're just one atom, and the solar system or the sun's the atom, and the planets around it are like the electrons. So
That's
That-
actually
that
that's
was-
an intro. No, that's an interesting one. All right,
that
I'll
was-
give you
was
that.
mine.
All right. One conspiracy theory is the JFK assassination.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Who do you think assassinated JFK?
I think the government. They seem too
Yes.
professional for it to be like
I
a civilian.
I think it was a CIA. Everything
Yeah.
is the CIA's fault. It's all the CIA. That is
Ah.
our
Uh.
conclusion. It's everything is
Everything's the
we just
CIA.
blame on the American government.
The Mockingbird conspiracy theory, that was the
Say again?
CIA. And that turned out to be
Hmm.
true.
That turned out to be what?
The Mockingbird conspiracy theory, it turned out to be true. Have you heard of that one?
Hello. Well, I also believe, the CIA. One thing that they wanted the one main reason why I believe that they wanted to assassinate JFK was because, his brother Robert. John F. Kennedy had a brother Robert, and he was more for organized crime, and that's why the CIA wanted him dead. It's
no,
really
but what JFK was doing for the country was more to do with equality. than anything.
Yeah.
Like JFK was paving the way towards a place where nobody was discriminated against based on skin color or anything, right?
It's a lot of things as well. So JFK also wanted to dissolve the CIA and get rid of them. So that was
Well, they aren't that needed, are they?
oh,
Like,
not really.
it's-
No.
The government needs them.
Well,
no, the government want to think that they need them, but it's a situation like the BPI.
yeah.
Independent artists don't need the BPI. The BPI needs the BPI. The
Agreed.
entire thing
BPI.
is that when you, it's
Yeah. Explain things. I can't explain stuff.
the BPI is like the British. I don't know what it stands for, but it's like it's to protect musicians.
Yeah.
So, and to make sure it's like anti-piracy stuff and anti-theft.
Right.
Piracy's bad.
Okay. Well, the BPI.
Sure.
BPI
it's-
represents the UK's recorded music industry, which is one of the most exciting and thriving music sectors in the world. British artists account for 1 in 8 albums purchased by fans around the globe. British
I think it
photographic
stands-
industry, that's the one.
Oh, it's phonographic. I think.
Oh, yeah,
British phonographic.
sorry,
Yeah, phonographic.
It's a phonographic industry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, I think we'll wrap up there for today,
One more
guys.
thing,
and,
another one.
thank you
to
very
do-
much.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait. One more thing that was proved true to do with the CIA was the heart
Yeah.
attack gun. Do you know
The
do you
heart
know
attack
about the
gun?
heart
What's that?
attack gun?
No.
Oh, the heart attack gun.
Look,
Oh, that's
we'll
a whole
discuss
nother
that next
story.
time. I think we've
Oh,
gone
it's a whole
over
nother
time.
story. It's so good.
So-
Anyway, thanks
Anyway,
for watching.
we'll-
If you've enjoyed,
Thank you very much,
give it a
guys.
like,
Check out my
rating,
Pro CS:GO
subscribe.
video.
Yeah.
Neil's gonna
Anyway.
go play CS:GO.
Gonna play
and,
CS:GO. Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
And I'm gonna.
Yeah.
All right. See you soon, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Palestine.
Really?
Yeah.
Free Palestine, yay.
Free Palestine.
Free Israel.
Okay, just go.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Learning Curve.